Yo, this is Andre Carter.
It's Evans Alcide, and this week we're back with episode number 5 of TMI News. What we have for the people this week?
All right, we're going to talk about the Student Nonviolence Coordinating Committee.
Which is SNCC, right?
Definitely. And we're also going to talk about BLM.
Oh, Black Lives Matter.
Definitely. We're going to talk a little bit about Jay-Z.
What about Jay-Z?
I think it's about speculation over a new album maybe coming out soon.
Okay, we'll
All right.
see. Get into NBA playoffs today. Your
Definitely.
favorite topics?
Yes.
Right?
Yes. What's my other favorite topic?
Football.
No.
Football!
No. Soccer.
I don't know what this guy's talking. It's football, people. So we're gonna get into a little bit of sports for you also, So we have an interesting show for you guys. Stay tuned.
All right. So we're going to start out with the Student Nonviolence Coordinating Committee, which is
SNCC, right?
Yeah.
From my understanding, I believe it emerged from a student meeting organized by Ella Baker in April of 1960.
Yeah, 1960.
Get into depth with this, tell me a little bit more about SNCC,
All right, so SNCC, like I said, it's the Student Nonviolence Coordinating Committee, which was founded on the premises of nonviolence and protesting.
Okay.
All right, which actually is really funny because that's actually somewhat of the premises of the Black Lives Matter movement in the present day context. The idea behind both organizations is that, and not to mention, but Black Lives Matter was founded by Alicia Garza.
Yeah.
In July 2013.
That's one of the founders, right?
One of the founders, yeah.
Okay.
It was 3 founders. Apologize to the 2 ladies. So basically, they're both grassroots organizations that kind of started protesting and started with fighting against the degradation of African American rights. SNCC was actually more based on economic stances of African American customers and African American economic society versus Black Lives Matter, which is more of a deals with systematic oppression of African Americans in the judicial system.
What I wanted to do, I wanted to step away from the comparisons a little bit, and I wanted to ask you, what is the significance of Black Lives Matter in the United States today and elsewhere?
I think, to be very honest, the significance we won't be able to see today.
Okay.
The reason why is because just like SNCC, which is one of the organizations that actually helped progress the civil rights movement, because it's so much negative energy going towards Black Lives Matter and the negative image that's portrayed by media, that we won't see that they're actually doing something that could be potentially good. Now, I'm not saying it's a wonderful thing. However, what I'm saying is the fact that just 2 or 3 days ago, they switched from antagonizing policemen and protesting to a more policy-driven standpoint. So back to your question of what's the significance of it. The significance, I would believe, is the fact that you're now seeing African Americans stand up for themselves in a way that is, because of today, just because of their recent actions, that is different from the way that they stood up for themselves in the 1960s, where it's much more of a policy-driven effort now.
Okay.
So, yeah, I believe the significance, we'll definitely see it in the next 50 years or so.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I think we should let the people get in the comment box. You guys, you let us know, how do you feel about it? How the two group compare? What is the comparison between the two group? And
do your own research.
Yeah, just do your own do your own research and find the comparisons and what differentiate the two groups, and you let us know.
All right.
What else?
Jay-Z.
Okay.
All right. So I remember a few years ago when I had a Samsung Galaxy, whatever, and he dropped the Magna Carta album. And he dropped the Magna Carta album for free for everybody. So I downloaded it. I won't say I'm a big Jay-Z head, but I definitely will put him in the playlist. Definitely.
I am.
So what is about this album that you?
Well, I really can't get into it too deep because I know as much as you know. So it's all speculations, That caught him, with a couple of producers. There's been pictures floating all over the place with him and other producers. So people are speculating that Jigga might be dropping a hot new album.
But Jigga is retired.
Jay-Z didn't retire, man. I said to you before, I don't think he retired. It's just like Jordan. They retired from one aspect of
The industry.
yeah, you know what I mean, but they still, you know what I mean, function within the same.
The same idea.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like
definitely.
Jordan is no longer a player, but he's a basketball team.
He also owns a lot of other
Exactly.
things.
You know what I mean? So Jay-Z, he don't rap as much, but he owns like management companies and all of that stuff. Which
His wife is Beyonce.
this guy. You know what I mean? But
Anyway.
I'm looking forward to it. If it's true, that's something I'm definitely going to buy. I'm looking for.
Well,
You know what I mean?
if he definitely.
I know you don't like the buy thing, so I'm with you on that one. You know what I mean? Like I rock with you, but that's Jay-Z. So
Bro, I'll definitely buy it. Don't worry, Jay. I will definitely buy it.
alright, I'll ensure you do so. Let's get on to the NBA playoffs, second
Alright.
round. You know what I mean? Boston Celtics. Isaiah is cruising right now, baby. It's 2-1. They 2-1 up on the Wizards, and talking about cruising, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh my goodness. I'm really starting to think there is no one in this league that can stop LeBron.
Maybe.
Who?
Jesus.
Okay. You know what I mean? But the Cleveland Cavaliers are looking real good right now in the second round. And I personally believe it's going to be over soon because the way the Cleveland Cavaliers are playing, they're unstoppable. And let's move to the Western Conference with the Golden State.
That's California.
Wow.
Bay Area.
Wow. Look at you.
I'm with it.
Golden State versus the Utah Jazz. I believe they're 2 up right now. 2 on them. And the Spurs lead the Rockets 2-1. So there's some good series going on right now. Now let's pay attention. You don't even watch sports, but I advise you to go and watch.
I watch gaming tournaments.
Yeah. Just pay attention. Let's see what happens. In Premier League, Chelsea is still on top. This is like my 3rd week reporting that Chelsea is still on top. Somebody do something. You know what I mean? But for the Chelsea fans out there, I know y'all watching. Y'all excited about Chelsea being on top. And let's get into Europa a little bit. Man U, which is one of my favorite teams. They beat Celta Figo 1-0 in the first leg of Europa.
Where's Celta Figo?
Oh my goodness. Why every week I have to do this with this kid, man?
It's geography 101. All right.
But they up right now. They have the upper hand in the first leg, and let's see how that play out. You know what I mean? So I believe that's all we have this week for them.
That's great.
What about the new segment?
Oh, yeah. We're actually going to do a new segment, hopefully. Let's look at our watcher participation in this. So the idea is that you guys actually list a question for us, and we do this segment called Ask Evans.
That's not a good idea. But we'll figure out who we're going to ask. But it's a new segment we're going to introduce to you guys where you guys ask us any question. Don't matter if it's pertaining to life, relationships, whatever
you
it may
want.
be. You know what I mean? We're going to answer those questions and ensure they get the right answer.
Yeah, we research a lot, so yeah.